Nelson Mandela said, "There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living."
Denzel Washington is an American actor, screenwriter, producer, and director. He's received 2 Golden Globe Awards, 1 Tony Award, and 2 Academy Awards. Best Supporting Actor for playing Union Army soldier Private Tip in the historical drama film Glory, 1989, and Best Actor for his role as corrupt detective Alonzo Harris in the crime thriller Training Day, 2001. He's described as an actor who reconfigured the concept of classic movie stardom, associating with characters defined by their grace, dignity, humanity, and inner strength.
I'm sure people have told you to make sure you have something to fall back on. Make sure you got something to fall back on, honey. But I never understood that concept.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video. His full name is Denzel Hayes Washington Jr., but is also known as D. He was born on December 28, 1954 in Mount Vernon, New York, USA, making him age 65 at the time of this production. He stands at 1.85 meters or 6 feet 1 inches tall. One of Denzel's favorite hobbies is boxing. He loves talking about it as well as practicing. He's still active in boxing whenever he gets a chance. Another passion of his is basketball, playing and watching. As a devout Christian, Washington has considered becoming a preacher, even wondering if he should leave acting to pursue a life in the church. Luckily for his fans, he decided to stay in Hollywood, but he says that he still reads the Bible every day. Denzel Washington hasn't just kept his fame and large paychecks to himself. He's given his support, both financial and personal, to a number of worthy organizations. He's been the spokesperson for the Boys and Girls Club of America since 1993 and served on its board since 1995. He's contributed substantial sums to Nelson Mandela's Children's Fund, Fordham University, the Fisher House Foundation, and Wiley College. American actress Pauletta Pearson Washington and Denzel Washington have been married since 1983. They first met on set while filming Wilma in 1977. Denzel Washington and Pauletta Washington tied the knot on June 25, 1983. They have 4 children together: John David, born 1984, Katia, born 1987, and twins Malcolm and Olivia, born 1991. American actress Sanaa Lathan is rumored to have had an encounter with Denzel Washington when they filmed the 2003 thriller Out of Time together. However, the actress has denied the affair. American personality Joy Philbin is rumored to have had an encounter with Denzel Washington in 2002.
Having something to fall back on. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything. I want to fall forward.
Denzel Hayes Washington Jr. was born in Mount Vernon, New York on December 28, 1954. His parents, beauty salon owner Lennis and Pentecostal minister/municipal worker Denzel Washington Sr., divorced when Denzel was 14. After the divorce, Denzel's mother sent him to Oakland Military Academy in New Windsor, New York. The actor would later credit that decision for saving his life. Before leaving for military school, he and his closest friends were headed down a bad path. In an interview with Parade magazine, Washington said that those friends later went on to serve about 40 years in prison collectively. Denzel attended Fordham University in New York City, where he played college basketball. He took a semester off to consider his future and figured out what he should major in. During that time, he spent a summer working at a YMCA camp. Denzel's performance in a camp talent show impressed the campers and his colleagues so much that one suggested he begin acting. When he returned to Fordham that fall, he began studying drama and graduated with a BA in drama and journalism in 1977. Washington won a full-ride scholarship to the American Conservatory Theater in San Francisco, though he returned to New York after a year to pursue acting professionally. He had previously appeared in several stage shows, but his first on-screen role came in 1977 with the made-for-television movie Wilma. Several smaller stage and screen roles soon followed, but Washington got his big break in 1982 when he landed a spot on the successful medical drama St. Elsewhere. He starred as Dr. Philip Chandler for the show's entire 6-year run. Washington has received much critical acclaim for his work since the 1980s, including his portrayals of real-life figures such as South African anti-apartheid activist Steve Biko in Cry Freedom, 1987, Muslim minister and human rights activist Malcolm X in Malcolm X, 1982, boxer Reuben Hurricane Carter in The Hurricane, 1999, football coach Herman Boone in Remember the Titans, 2000, poet and educator Melvin B. Tolson in The Great Debaters, 2007, and drug kingpin Frank Lucas in American Gangster, 2007. He's been a featured actor in films produced by Jerry Bruckheimer and has been a frequent collaborator of directors Spike Lee, Antoine Fuqua, and Tony Scott. In 2016, he received the Cecil B. DeMille Lifetime Achievement Award at the 73rd Golden Globe Awards. In 2002, Washington stepped behind the camera to direct Antoine Fisher. He since directed The Great Debaters, 2007, and Fences, 2016. He's also produced several movies, including The Book of Eli and The Equalizer, and several television programs. Denzel Washington earns $60 to $80 million. Washington's net worth is $250 million. There has sometimes been a little bit of confusion about Denzel and his family's living situation. He has 2 homes, one in Los Angeles and one in New York. Sitting on 2.13 acres and featuring a pool, tennis court, and even a beautiful fountain, Denzel's beautiful home in Los Angeles is stocked with 8 bedrooms and 14 bathrooms. Denzel bought the home from Michael Eisner, who used to be the CEO of the Walt Disney Company. He paid $2.675 million for the home way back in 1992. Considering the size, 8 bedrooms and 14 bathrooms situated in its 28,887 square feet, that was a steal. Zillow estimates its value at over $80 million, while the LA County property records suggest it's closer to $16.5 million. Denzel's apartment building in New York is anything but ordinary. The Independent reports that it took about $1 billion to construct the limestone building, and it's so high-end luxury that the wealthiest in the Big Apple have decided to call this place home. In 2006, for $13 million, Denzel Washington and his family purchased the 3-bedroom, 4-bathroom apartment on Central Park West. At 3,000 square feet, it's bigger than most people's houses. Before he lived among the mega-wealthy in Beverly Park, Denzel lived in Toluca Lake, California. In 1988, he paid $1.1 million for a charming traditional home. It measures up at 6,334 feet with 4 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. In 2000, Denzel sold the home to Brenda Hampton, the iconic TV writer, with credits including Seventh Heaven and The Secret Life of the American Teenager, for $1.9 million. Brenda went on to sell the home 19 years later in May 2019 for $4.445 million. Denzel's huge net worth has enabled him to own some sleek rides, which include an Aston Martin Vanquish, an Aston Martin DBS, a Range Rover Evoque, a Chrysler 300C, a Mercedes-Benz C55 AMG, and a Rolls-Royce Phantom.